Hello there everyone, and welcome to our brand new playthrough. This time of Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. I've been practicing for a couple of hours now at this game, and I gotta say, it's pretty atrocious. It's just, it's awful. I haven't seen this scrolling bit before, but I suppose this is the backstory. Alex Kidd, he lives on planet Ares, his brother Eigil is king, uneventful life. Heard a rumour, lost father, King Thor was alive on the planet. Paperock, why's his name Paperock? Because everyone there is a junkie for rock, paper, scissors. I mean, that's not the way I've ever seen it ordered, but whatever. Yep, this is going to be a significant part of the game. It's a platformer. It was the original Sega mascot, Alex Kidd, before Sonic the Hedgehog came around. But each game in the series had a gimmick. And this specific game, its gimmick is rock, paper, scissors. I mean, you can even see it in the background here. But before we begin, we're going to make a couple of changes. Oh, we're going to make one change. We're going to change the difficulty from normal to easy. I don't think it changes anything in the game proper. All it does is give us more lives to begin the game with. And we're definitely going to want more lives because Alex Kidd's very fragile. We're going to be losing a lot of them. And there's no save function really either. So we're going to need to make do with as many lives as we can get. Now, straight away, you might be wondering what exactly the gameplay loop is. Well, like I said, it's a 2D platformer, lots of enemies, all very random, and then every so often you'll be able to go into a house like this and play a game of Janken, which I am assuming is some untranslated version of rock, paper, scissors, to get various items. In this case, this bracelet here gives us a ranged attack. We absolutely want that, and we want to try and keep it for as long as possible. So, as much as it says we put our life on the line, all we do is we bet the 50 Uden, I think they're called, the currency in this game. And then we go and select, you know how rock, paper, scissors work. I don't need to explain rock, paper, scissors. And either we win or we lose. There is no strategy to this. It's rock, paper, scissors. It's a game of luck. But we're going to keep going for it because we absolutely cannot be without that bracelet. It's very, very useful because Alex Kidd's attacks are horrible without it. So we're just going to try again. Let's go rock this time. I reckon rock beats gorilla. Damn it. Okay. That's not great. But he can come back. We just need to jump over this car and get the money here. Oh, that's not great. Losing lives already. Yeah, as you can see, touching basically anything is a death sentence. And our attacks, we have 2 of them, their range is atrocious. So we really need this bracelet for that extra range, or else we're going to be in very hot water for the rest of the game. And finally we get it. We cross him under the weight. We grab the bracelet for ourselves. We equip it immediately. And now, as you can see, our attacks are ranged, which is a game changer. Among other things, it will let us make a lot more money because every enemy we defeat drops a little bit. So it's fantastic for us that we've got that money. That said, we do want to continue our way down here to get more money, and there's also a 1-up down here, which of course we're going to need now that I went and lost one of our lives already. So we can crouch down, we can punch like here. If we knock a block into an enemy, that kills them straight away. Great for us. And the main strategy that we want to do, obviously, we just go ahead. We continue the game as requested through the 11 levels. We're not doing a level per episode, we're doing a boss per episode, just because I, again, Really hate this game and I don't want to be spending longer than I have to playing it. Much like Golden Axe before it, I want to spend as little time in this game as possible. Now, there is something we could get in this level. And in fact, we are going to go for it. It's in another Janken house. It's this one here, this house. I want to grab this necklace because it actually tells us what our opponent is going to be doing in rock, paper, scissors. And that's going to be very useful for the bosses later on in the game because every boss in this game is actually just a round of rock, paper, scissors. The only difference being is that unlike here, where if we lose, we just lose some money. If we lose against the boss, we lose a life. So we definitely want to be getting that necklace ready for him because we don't want to be losing lives where we don't need to. That's the first episode done, Rookie Town. We move on to the prairie. This level's not too bad. There's a couple of nasty enemies, namely these prairie dogs, which always give me a heart attack because they just pop out from the ground. And you are technically safe if you land on top of them, but you can't exactly guarantee you're going to do that. And again, our goal at the moment is just to get as much money as possible. Money is key in this game. We're actually going to just break through there to defeat those enemies directly. Get some more money here. Yes, please. Thank you, sir. I don't think there's anything hugely exciting in this level. We did miss a Janken house where we could have gotten a motorcycle, but I find that just breaks immediately, so we're not really going to bother with it. There's another underground area there, but again, not going to bother. I was about to say there's a prairie dog in this area somewhere, which always, again, scares me because it just pops out of the ground. You take the damage straight away, it's a nightmare. I think that's another 1-up up there, and again, because we lost ours, we want to grab all of the ones we can. We got 1,000 Udon, that's fantastic, because it means that if we are to die, or run out of all of our lives, we just continue from where we left off. It's really annoying that we lost the bracelet that early, but I was being a bit reckless. I wasn't paying much attention. Certainly not paying as much attention as I should have been. And the problem is, of course, now we can't really deal with any of these enemies because our range is so bad. I would show you, but again, I don't want to risk fighting any enemies, so you're just going to have to take my word for it. Our range is atrocious. We don't want to be fighting any enemy, really. Oh, this isn't going well. It's about what you can expect from this game, but even so, it's like, I don't really want to be losing all of this already. I suppose it's better to lose our money now than it is later. Actually, what am I doing? If I come down here, I can just crush them with the block. Come on, come back over here. That takes them out. You can see that even there, our attacks were too stubby to deal with the enemy. And that's going to be pretty recurrent. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can get 2 lives from the same chest. Yeah, if we die after getting something from a chest, all that happens is it starts dropping bombs, which obviously not great for our health. So we're going to try and avoid it. Let's see. We're going to go up this way. Oh, don't like being down there, but I'll take some extra money, I guess. And let's just go before that guy runs all the way to us. It feels somewhat prophetic that one of Alex Kidd's most dangerous enemies are a bunch of hedgehogs. Considering what ended up happening to Alex Kidd being replaced wholesale as Sega's mascot by Sonic the Hedgehog, which is absolutely the best call, because I'm looking at these, and with a lot of these Genesis games, it's a case where over the years their reputation's gone more negative, but in the case of Alex Kidd, it was negative from the start. They really didn't lose much reputation. It was really not that popular from the beginning. From what I can gather, it was pretty hated from day one. So the fact that it's now, you know, the state it is, well, that's surprising. Oh, we're really in trouble now. I really messed up. I think we're just going to go up to the surface of the water. Oh, and try and jump over the pufferfish. That's a shame. Again, if we restart, we just want to grab as much money as we can to go and guarantee our continue coming in later. So we're always going to circle back here and grab the money. I would like to show you what a perfect Alex Kidd game looks like, but frankly, there isn't one. Right, the middle one, that's what we wanted to try and get into. We'll grab this money, come down here, grab these chests, some extra money. We would have gotten down there while the octopus's tentacle was down, but unfortunately got stuck trying to knock the block away. We don't want to jump out of the water unnecessarily at this point, because there's a lot of those turtles flying around down there. We don't want to risk it running into one of them. So we're going to try and stay under the water till eventually we get the rice cake and we can continue. We're not doing too bad. As much as we're losing a lot more lives than I would like, we are also making a ton of money. So we are still in a fairly safe position. And money does carry over between continues. So if we, you know, you say it's 1,000 to go and get our continue, if we have 2,000, then we load back in with another 1,000 already, and we can just progress from where we were. So we're not actually in too bad of a position. Obviously, it would be preferable if I stopped dying, but then for that I would need to stop being stupid. I'm making a lot of idiotic decisions I don't need to be making. Those antlines are pretty annoying, but they're not too hard to deal with. There we go, 2,000. It's looking good on our behalf. I would go for that chest, but I think it's a bad one, so we're just going to take out that mummy. These ant lions we're going to jump over. It's a bit nerve-wracking, but it's not too hard. The black squares are rubber, they're bouncy. So they are different from all of the others. The orange ones are breakable, unless they're spheres, in which case it's the blue ones that are breakable. But otherwise, orange is all we're looking for. The black ones, there are a couple of situations where they're useful, but for the most part, they're just inconvenient. Alright, for this, you want to get as big of a jump as possible. Oh, fantastic. Game over. Fantastic. But luckily we can continue from the Scorpion Desert, from the last checkpoint. We have all 4 lives again. And we have plenty of money still. And we're still in a good position to make more money. This is an area where you can make a fair amount of money still. It's later levels where the opportunities for making money are more limited, that you want to be kind of saving your lives for. Oh, I'm really messing up again. But yeah, Alex Kidd, he handles terribly. So if you're looking at it and going, oh, come on, Jackie, that's a really simple jump that one is. I can assure you, no, it is not. Every jump in this game is a complete fool's luck whether or not it actually works. Yes, that's what we were trying to do last time. That it didn't for some reason. I don't know why we didn't take out the scorpion, but whatever, I guess. We can make some more money here. Oh, nasty, but that's not too bad. You can just jump over. That chest did have a 1-up, but again, we've restocked them all now with our continue. Now we're going to avoid this guy. Oh, I was trying to burrow into that place a bit faster, but we weren't having any luck, so we're just going to have to go up here. This would be the 1-up the first time we come across it, which is good. We jump over here, we take out these blocks. We're going to wait for the scorpion to come over to us. And then we're going to dive down. Take out this mummy pretty easily. Once again, we're going to wait for the scorpion to be in the right. I'm really messing up. These are really easy jumps, even with Alex Kidd's terrible control scheme, and I'm still messing them up. Yeah, second time you break that chest, it gives you another necklace. Third time you break it, it becomes bombs. That's what we wanted to do. Okay, we take out these chests, because again, money is all important. And now we're down here, we go and equip our necklace. And we go face our first boss of the game, the Queen of the Oasis. Very strange outfit, but whatever, I guess. And you can see that they do actually change their minds as you're progressing, which makes things a bit of a nightmare. Luckily, we were just barely able to change it when they went and did the last second fake out. They go and ask whether you want to go and have another round. It kind of makes it out like, oh, well, you have to do it for the boss fight, but no, you can just decline and they lose anyway. Anyway, that's the first episode of Alex Kidd done. Putrid game, to be honest. Horrible. But, you know, I have an incessant need to beat all of the games in my backlog, so we're going to finish it anyway. That's the longest stretch of the game without bosses. From this point on, most of the stages have a boss, so, well, the future episodes will be a fair bit shorter. But anyway, even if I didn't, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. For now, adios and ciao.